so this is a song that has been in development since probably 2013. I found recordings on my phone of where I had written the rhythm track for the solo, and it originally had a different intro. So it's gone through a lot of iterations.
Are you saying it's the boyhood of reading the chorus songs?
Oh no.
Well, we aren't quite to 12 years yet. It's what, maybe 5? That's usually
We're almost halfway.
That's usually the gestation time for most of my songs. By the time they actually see the light of day, they've been around for quite a while. I think what was interesting to me about this one was that it has several modulations in it, and it goes from being in D minor to being in, I think, A for a minute in the pre-chorus, and then back to D minor, and the chorus is in D major. So the whole idea for me with this was to kind of delay that chorus and delay that, because that's that feeling of landing kind of home, and there's that resolution to the major chord. And so I wanted to delay that so there's no chorus until like halfway through the song. It's verse and then verse again, and then when we finally get there, then there's that kind of that big that's the climax essentially of the song. Musically, I wanted to move a little further past what we had done in Priority 1, which was a lot of kind of really straightforward like barn burner rock songs, and they had a lot of different riffs and stuff and kind of variations on the theme, but with this record and this song kind of leading that record, showing that this is kind of where we were going, that we were going to take the songwriting into maybe another place. Lyrically, this is probably the first and maybe only song so far that could be called political, and I don't really want to get into being a band that's all about politics or that kind of is really stakes their claim on being about issues. So many bands want to be, oh, we're rallying about, or want to be about this party or that candidate or this thing, and that's not really my goal as a musician to do that. But
Kill it in the name.
But it was rightly asked by our podcast interviewer, was there a theme of free speech? Absolutely there is.
Anti-free speech.
Right.
Yeah, we're against it.
Any artist really needs to be for free speech.
Yeah, we're sponsored by fracking.
Global or polar fracking is going to bring about the zombie apocalypse. But there's an anger in the song for sure. It has specific roots that have broader connotations, so the song ends up just a little bit broad.
Which broad?
And then, thankfully, when now I think actually in 2013, Brian, were you even in the band back then?
No.
I joined in late 2014.
Okay, no. So when I first wrote the song, I didn't have a lead guitar player to write a killer solo for it. So
He still doesn't.
Thankfully, by the time we got around to recording it, I thought that solo is great. It's definitely better than the one that I had written for it. So.
It's solid. It's 4.
Yeah.